Top of it, top of it, top of it, y'all. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. We at it again, man. It's almost Christmas time. It is Christmas time. Hope y'all got y'all last gifts. But hey, man, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting that raw content, y'all. And before I get into this video about how Diddy was desperate for mail loads from these Freakoff workers, hey man, go and hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I won't tell, you dig? Because hey man, it's a whole lot of content to be made and a whole lot of things to talk about from these Freakoff workers. But y'all, let's get right into it, man. You know, I got something to tell you and I got something to show you. You know, this video about like Sly Diggler. Sly Diggler was actually an adult porn star that he wasn't really an escort, but he started, you know, he was contacted by Daphne to start doing these freak-offs with Daphne and Diddy. Now, Daphne, you know, that's one of 50 Cent baby moms. But the thing is, with Sly Diggler, what happens one day is Diddy is just high out of his mind. He's just gone. He's just gone. He's just out of there. He picks up the wrong phone, y'all, and he did this on more than one occasion. He picks up Sly Diggler's phone and he starts filming the freak-off of Sly Diggler, Daphne, and Diddy. And hey, you guys can go to the dark web to actually see some of those pictures. And I'm here to tell you, man, you know, not that I'm looking at another man's manhood, but while you seeing Diddy trying to pleasure yourself, you can't see nothing but a fist. You can't even see nothing, man. I mean, itty bitty committee, you dig what I'm saying? Sly Diggler sitting back in the bed like this, right? You got Sly Diggler in the bed like this. You got Daphne just sitting up there in the bed like this, and you got your boy Diddy covered with oil, man. But you guys get the picture. You dig what I'm saying? But the thing is, man, when they was having this freak off with Sly Diggler, man, Diddy wanted more of his man juice. He was like, hey man, you know, come on, if you can bust one more time, I give you $2,000. Now I don't know about y'all, man, but shit, somebody can come pay me $1,000 to get mine. You dig what I'm saying? They wouldn't even have to pay me $500. Man, I'm dishing it out in the cup for $500. But Diddy was paying $2,000 per load. Can you dig it? And that was the case in the Sly Diggler case, man. So it's getting weirder and weirder by the day, and we already know what they were doing with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, because when Sly Diggler had these freak-offs with him and Daphne, you know, he even said it himself. He said, you know, I go once, and then I, you know, go order me some food, maybe take a little nap, you know, get some juice, you know, freshen up. Maybe a couple hours later, they come get me for round two. And then when I got done round two, Diddy came and gave me a high five. I'm like, yeah, boy, you did that. He said, man, if you can get another load, man, I'll give you $2,000. Sly Diggler was like, shit. Say less. Boom, here it is. And y'all already know from the other videos what he was doing with them loads. Finger painting, doing a little taste test. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Making a little finger paint, little arch around the areola and doing a little taste test and all that old stuff. Snowballing, as they call it. But hey, man, don't hear it from me, but let me let y'all check out a little video. You can see it for yourself. And make sure y'all go check out that Sly Diggler entire video at Vlad TV. It's actually pretty fucking cool, man. Sly Diggler is actually a cool motherfucker, man. He seems cool as shit. Go on.
But Mr. Sky Wiggler, I believe his name is, who is coming out to
Sky Diggler, like Dirt Diggler.
TV, and he is exposing Diddy more about freak-offs and what Diddy wanted from the men. And it's insane, but the title is true, that this man, Diddy, was desperate for more loads. He was not satisfied when a freak-off worker, you know, gave a load and ejaculated, but unfortunately it was not enough, and therefore had asked him, I need you to go again, I want more of your load. So now, why is Diddy desperate for somebody else's load? What is he trying to do with that? Is he trying to mix it up in some kind of, you know, potion, and he needs a specific quantity? Is that why he is asking somebody for more of his load, more of his load? And then, you know, he would be watching the man do things to Cassie, and he would say, yeah, ep her harder, do it harder, take it, take it, take it. All of this stuff, you know, in Diddy's voice.
When your kid starts begging for her
take that, 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 take that.
And I know that this is painting a negative picture in your mind, guys. I'm so sorry. But, you know, at this point, I'm used to it, unfortunately, when it comes to talking about Diddy and the madness that this man is going through. So him, once again, he's being exposed by men for wanting other male loads. There's been lawsuits about how he's wanted to eat it off people. There's been accusations that he wanted Cassie to rub it on the nipples. And now you have it here where he is basically wanting to, I would imagine, ingest it, eat it. You know, perhaps he liked the idea of a man doing something to his woman and then he would eat the fluids of the man. As sick and twisted as it sounds, he also then apparently admitted to this worker that he was gay and that he was on the gay spectrum and that he's somewhere in between, which is, you know, wild to say because you're either gay or you're not. And so him even admitting that he is a percentage of gay means that he basically is gay, and that he admitted to this worker that yes, I am on the spectrum of liking men. And so I think that this also just could be an affinity to men. Some people have a kink of wanting to eat the semen of another man. They want the other load, and when they like a man and they like the fact that the man is well endowed, you know, Diddy probably is mouth watering over that entire image and probably is in love with the fact that this man is well endowed and is desperate for his loads because he wants to eat them more. We've upgraded now to a whole new level. Before, this man was given the Glock 5000, Glock 6000. Before, this man was going to, you know, hospital because he damaged his knees, because he liked to be on his knees and wanted different knee pads. Now we done upgraded to a whole new level with the man. Not only is given the Glock 5000, but the man is actually wanting all of the loads. How can you say to the worker, this load wasn't big enough, I need another bigger one, as if you're measuring it, as if you're trying to collect it, as if you're trying to scoop it up and do something with it? I don't understand. It's definitely very freaky and sadistic, in my opinion, that he would be not satisfied with an amount of whatever comes out and then wanting that person to go again and paying them to do so, because that is basically what you're really looking for when it comes to hiring other men. And then you would be ingesting that. It's not as if you're putting that load into Cassie's mouth. It's something that you want. So there is some kind of intimacy that you are sharing with that man, despite the fact that you have hired that man to do something with Cassie. You actually want to do something with that man yourself, but you were just perhaps too afraid to do that in front of her or to admit to her that probably you were gay. So this Freakoff worker is opening up entire new dimensions of Diddy's psyche and, you know, sadistic behaviors in the bedroom that he just continues on. What do you mean that you are doing something with these loads? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Could it be something in regards to sex magic, or could it just be some kind of kink that this man likes? And that if he was doing this with one Freakoff worker, he probably was doing this with all of them.
He was.
TMZ posted like a picture of like 6 to 8, 10 men. He probably was taking all of their loads, eating all of their loads. I probably felt like, you know, that the men that were just in Cassie were also in him, and therefore that's how he felt satisfied, and that's how he was able to get off on himself. I don't understand. And I think it's also even more freaky that you have this man trying to sodomize other men with his 2-inch. Which is what this Freakoff worker is saying. This man has come to basically annihilate Diddy via Vlad TV and completely obliterate him. And I'm sure that Diddy is going to be in prison, catching wind of these stories and understanding that Freakoff workers are actually coming out to expose him and the bedroom antics. And he probably is also really upset about it. But you can't do anything about it because he's not paying these workers anymore. There's no loyalty. So therefore, these workers are going to go to any other content creator, YouTuber, interviewer to shop. And therefore, somebody will accept it, and therefore they will be able to, you know, make some money over these interviews. And it looks like people.
And check this out, you know, and like they just said, Sly Diggler has an actual entire Freakoff tape. And let me give y'all some game about that, man, from a legal standpoint. Because Diddy took that Freakoff video with Sly Diggler's phone, man, Sly Diggler is going to be a very, very rich man, because Sly Diggler can now release that tape to the highest bidder. There's nobody underage on that tape. There are 3 consenting adults on that tape, and he showed part of it. And let me give you a little hint. You can go to the dark web and see all kind of things. But now, as I said, you see Sly Diggler, man, in the bed holding something like this. Right? You see Daphne to the right just kind of sitting there. You see Diddy kind of like holding something like this. Hey, man, it's in the pictures. You just got to go find it. But, you know, it's just crazy that Diddy's out here, man, asking for other men's loads. Like, and he paid him $2,000 for an extra load, mind you. Go check the video out. Don't listen to me. You know, some of y'all be thinking I use clickbait, but some of y'all not old enough to even go back with a lot of conversation that I talk about, nor do you keep up with this stuff the way that I do. Man, hey man, it's just raw and uncut content, man. But y'all tell me in the comments, why do you think Diddy is so infatuated with men's loads? And he want more of their loads, and he's willing to pay at least $2,000 to $2,500 for an extra load after man has already popped off 2 or 3 of them already. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think that's about. But other than that, man, like the video, man. Let me get 1,000 likes in this video. Make sure you share this video. It needs to be shared because Sly Diggler is going to be a very, very rich man. There is no type of law that prevents him from releasing this sex tape because Diddy was so out of his mind, he grabbed the wrong phone and filmed the freak off between him, Daphne, and Sly Diggler. And so that means that the content belongs to Sly Diggler because it is his phone. He can do with it what he wants to do with it because it's his damn property. Can you dig what I'm saying? And remember to subscribe to the channel. But other than that, you know the rest. Hey, be blessed. Hey, be blessed. Get plenty of rest. Don't ever get finesse. And make sure, hey man, you don't ever let nobody shoot no fluids on your chest like they did Diddy. Can you dig what I'm saying, man? Y'all have a blessed day. Church.